What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where there's a large smile on my face because I couldn't make this up if I tried. This is my fourth Maserati Tributo on the channel. Yes, the 2022 Maserati Levante Tributo done in Rosso Tributo is behind me. And now this is the fourth Tributo on the channel, which means I've seen all four variants. I've seen the Zero Tributo Ghibli. I've seen the Zero Tributo Levante. I've seen the Rosso Tributo Ghibli. Now the Rosso Tributo Levante is here on the channel and we're experiencing it together. We've seen all four, guys. We've come and we've completed this task of catching 4% of the 100 Tributos on the planet. So here we are at Maserati Alfa Romeo Daytona, and here is something special right behind me. Now, before we get started, if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'm bringing some crazy Maserati and Alfa Romeo content. It's only gonna get better this year, I promise you, and even better in 2022. So make sure you subscribe, and it helps also grow the channel so I get more opportunities to get more exclusive content straight to you guys. And also big shout out to Eric Hurd here at Maserati Alfa Romeo Daytona Beach. Make sure you hit him up if you're trying to get into one of these very rare Tributos or any other Maserati or Alfa Romeos here at Maserati Alfa Romeo Daytona Beach. And for the Tributo in this Rosso color, we're paying homage to racing cars from Maserati's past, but the yellow accent is going to be for Fangio's 250F from 1957 with the yellow nose. So it was said back in 2020 that Maserati was supposed to build 350 Tributos between the Levante and Ghibli, between the two colors. All right, 4 different combinations, 350 cars worldwide. Well, got delayed, didn't come out as expected, so came out as a 2022 model, but only 100 worldwide. Yes, they cut the production, and they gave this some options from the 2021 models and some options from the 2022 models. So we're gonna explore that, and I'm gonna show you guys the interior of this, because the interior of this, just when I thought they couldn't be different, is actually different from the other Levantes and the other Ghiblis we've seen. All right, so this one is a slight bit different, but if you saw the Levante Tributo in a Zero Blue, it's the same exact price because we also have the accessories package optioned out as well. All right, so this is one of the most expensive, like the other Levante, for the Tributo range. Now, I want to remind you that this car is not detailed yet because it's going to go in the showroom and it's going to get sold immediately, I'm sure. So, had to get a hold of it before it got clean, but you can see that Rosso Zero Tri-Coat paint, which looks phenomenal in the Florida sun. And with that, you do have the new emblem up front for 2022. All right, the blue and white trident with the Maserati script done in white. All right, now, you do also have the full matrix LED headlights. You have the fog light wrapped in black surround, glossy black. You have the newer grille style that came out in 2021. All right, gives it a more 3D look with the matte inserts, all blacked out. And you do have the big trident here. All right, level 2 ADAS technology right up front in that. Now you're gonna get a Grand Sport style front fascia. All right, so you're gonna get the big black side blades. You're gonna get the big feed through for the grille. You're gonna get the black lip under here as well. Everything that you're used to for a Grand Sport style Maserati, but on a Tributo in that Rosso Zero, which looks very, very, very good. Again, a very aggressive looking SUV, one of the most aggressive SUVs on the market. Now let's talk about these wheels because the McDonald's spec is back. Yes, 21-inch gloss black staggered Inteo wheels. All right, you do have the monochrome center cap, and obviously the surround is done in Giallo. All right, again, because of that 250F from 1957. And then you also have the yellow brake calipers with black script. And with this is drilled rotors because these are Brembo brakes here. All right, and then you have your Scorpion tires, Scorpion Verde tires to help you stick to the road. Now with that said, I'm gonna step back and let you see how this looks, even though it's not in its sportiest mode, so it is not lowered, all right, but it still looks good even with a little bit of wheel gap there. Now, I brought this up on my other Tributo Levante that above the portholes, there is no badging. Now, for the Ghiblis I've seen, they both have the F Tributo badging done in gloss black script, all right? But for the Levante, this is the second Levante I've seen in the Tributo range, and it does not have the badging. So I'm not sure if that's a Levante thing for the Tributos. They don't have the badging, and just the Ghiblis do. If you guys can, solve that mystery for me, if you haven't already in the other video, let me know what you guys think about that. Now, we have the body color mirror caps, body color door handles, all right? And we have the gloss black window moldings. So to go along with this, it all looks great with that big panoramic roof right up top to let in a lot of the natural sunlight. Now, the Seta badge on the C-pillar. All right, that Trident is the 2021 Trident. So with that said, that is going to be a 2021 aspect on a 2022 vehicle, but it is special because it's done in Rosso Tributo, so it's all painted over. We're used to seeing this thing when we see it in either chrome or a, kind of, I want to say shaded or like kind of a blacked out finish, but this is different. So that is something that kind of makes this special because it's a 2022 with a 2021 badge, but the 2021 badge is special. Now take a look at the back here, all right, because you get the 2022 script as well, all right? So it's a 2022 car, so you get the new script for 2022 on the back with the Levante badge as well. And both of these are smoked out a little bit, all right? And you have the taillights, all right, for the boomerang tails that came out in 2021, continuing here on the 2022. You also have the black exhaust tips, all right, the black rear diffuser as well, all together, just like you would see on a Grand Sport. And there it is. Now she's looking too pretty not to lower her, so let's put her in her low stance. Start it up first, and then in real time here, we will adjust that air ride suspension, just squat down, give it that low, aggressive, and intimidating stance. So you guys can see, I know a lot of times we don't get to see it from the outside, but here we are. Now we're looking like this is where we need to be, right here. Now you guys know all about this engine, twin turbo, 3-liter V6, 424 horsepower, 428 pound-feet of torque, and with this all-wheel drive, you're looking at a top speed of 164 miles per hour with a 5-second 0 to 60, 5 seconds flat. Now again, this Ferrari-derived engine is on its way out, so we have to enjoy it while it lasts. And with that said, let's hear a scream. Now there's something pretty cool I want to show you guys. Now this has the accessories package, which is $421, which comes with a heap of things like your cargo mat, stuff like your first aid kit, your front plate, all that stuff, all right? And we'll see that in just a moment. But you're gonna use the hands-free lift gate down the center. I always mess it up on the first try. Down the center, opens up, all right? So hands-free lift gate, but this is something that we haven't seen yet on the channel. This is a Maserati umbrella holder, all right? So check this out because this is very intricate. Look at it. All right, Maserati script done in matte black. What do you guys think about that? Even, it says Maserati right there. I'm not sure how well you can see it on the ends. But if I were to take off the end caps here, check this out. Cool Maserati umbrella, look at that. All right, so it's got the chrome plate there. With the Maserati, it has the Maserati script right there on the umbrella. Has a nice chrome handle with the black plastic, chrome on the bottom. You have a leather strap. I mean, wow. Wow. All right, guys, so along with the umbrella, again, we do have the first aid kit, front plate brackets, rear sunshade. I mean, all your manuals, your key setup for your keys, spare key with the keychain. You also have a model car in there in that silver box. You have the cargo mat. You have your floor mats here. 60/40 rear folding split. You do have your privacy shade. And then obviously underneath all of this, which it's always a struggle with all of this great stuff in the back to get this up. But normally it would not be, okay? Lift it up. They make it pretty easy. If I use my handy dandy red strap, bam, falls floor. Got stowage, extra stowage there, and battery, tools, spare tire, tire inflate kit, jack, everything up there for you to easily get to and easily stow away. And then just like this, I normally do this with one hand, but figured I'd try it a little differently this time. Just like that, flat down, and then we put everything back. It's easy, it's simple. Again, very practical machine here, and very user-friendly. Now, are you paying at the pump? I mean, it's important to bring this up because yes, you're buying a Maserati, so of course you can, afford fuel. With premium fuel only, I mean, a lot of places I've seen $5, $6. In most places on average, it's about 3.9 from the time filming this video. It's something I should bring up for you guys just to let you know what we're at. 18 combined seating highway, 16 city and 22 for the highway. And again, it can be avoided for, lower fuel consumption. If you, want to drive in ice mode, you can always drive with cruise control or ice mode, less on the throttle. It's always a good thing to do just every now and then, but you're gonna have some fun. It's a Maserati. You're gonna put it in sport mode. You're gonna get hard on that throttle, and you're gonna want to hear that beautiful twin turbo V6. So I get it, but I always have to bring it up. I know somebody mentioned it in a previous video. Fuel costs are high. Not everybody's made out of money, so there it is. Now, guys, here's where it gets a little silly. Now, I'm going to try to close the door. Yep, it didn't get the 2021 standard soft closed doors on this 2022 model, even though it got some 2021 aspects. So there's that. But take a look inside of this. It's beautiful, right? Beautiful. We've seen all this before. Natural drilled leather, piano-floated natural leather, sport seats. Great. Lovely. Can you guys spot the change? Can you spot the difference? One of these things is not like the other. The past 3 Tributos that I have filmed, there's something different in the interior that I just showed you that is different on this one. The stitching. The stitching is in Rosso. Normally on all the other Tributos I've seen out of the 3, the stitching has been giallo. You guys have seen it on the channel, all right? So this stitching is red. Now it does match the Rosso Tributo paint quite well, but I was very shocked to see that you could option this out with red stitching over the yellow. Now I feel like the yellow is a little bit more special because there's not too many options to where you could put yellow into a Maserati as far as the stitching goes. So the headrest is in Rosso, and the stitching contrasted all throughout is in Rosso as well. So that was one of those things to where I opened this up and I'm like, wait, what? So again, this car surprises me every day. Last Levante Tributo, I didn't see the badge and it had an option on it. This one, I didn't see the badge. It has an option on it, which is the accessories kit, and it also has red stitching. So again, guys, keep tuning in because just when you think you've seen it all, you haven't seen it all. Take it from me. So Alcantara pillars, as you guys can see, looking very nicely. Also Alcantara headliner, and we'll go over like that so you guys can see the big panoramic roof. All Alcantara. You do have all Nero leather throughout here with the Rosso contrasted stitching. Again, things we've seen in Maserati before. It's a little different because it's in the Tributo, which is normally yellow stitching. So with that said, I'm very shocked to see it, but it still is a good look. Obviously, it still is beautiful. It's just one of those things that caught me off guard. Now again, this is the 4th Tributo you guys have seen, so I'm just going to talk about it quickly on the interior specs. So obviously you have Nero leather up top, you have the Macro 12 carbon fiber trim, all right, you also have the aluminum going throughout, the Rosso stitching, Nero stitching, all right, Nero leather all throughout this thing. I mean, you have your Harman Kardon sound system, which you guys can see the speaker there, all right, and if you go along here, you'll see the aluminum pedals down there, all right, it's kind of blocked by this wooden kind of floor mat thing, cardboard floor mat. And then you have leather all throughout, perforated steering wheel, big paddle shifters, all right, leather, Macro 12 carbon fiber, aluminum, all the good stuff. I mean, again, carbon, leather. It's just a carbon, leather, aluminum, and Alcantara interior, all right? So I'm going to make this very, very quick because, again, we've gone through the MIA system, which is beautiful, and it was new for 2021. Heated seats, ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, all right, the newer TFT screen, and the new dials. That's all beautiful. I mean, just love it. I mean, you do have your off-road mode, your traction off, your ICE, which is increased efficiency, your sport mode, best throttle response, and best exhaust noise, and your softened dampers. All your controls for your air suspension, your parking brake, electric parking brake, for your infotainment system, MIA infotainment system, and your cup holders, stowage, charging down there, all right? I mean, all the stuff you guys have seen before, split armrest, all right, 2 cup holders inside with cooling, great stuff up here, and really it's just as beautiful as it always has been. I did not forget the rear. Just like the front, you have the side sill for the Maserati script that glows up front as well. All right, you also have the natural drill piano floated sports seats in the rear with the same contrasted stitching in Rosso. All right, if we hop in, you have some charging right up top here. All right, your HVAC vents, and then if we look in the center feed through, we also have cup holders there. All right, no extra stowage unless you go to use the nets here or this little like cubby It's probably good for a water bottle or whatnot, but that's pretty much it as far as stowage in a real Levante, but still a great place to be. So let's see those eyes shine bright. All right, full matrix LEDs with the fog lamps to go along with it. Switchback LED turn signal. All looks pretty good together, right? All right, let's talk about that side marker. Done in amber. All right, you're definitely gonna see it a lot better at night. And then the rear tails, boomerangs, with the fog lamps in the back. Do you have fog lamps in the back as well? All right, so you guys can see we're all illuminated back there. Now the fog lamps are right here, so let me turn those on for you guys by pressing that in there. Fog lamp should be on. And there they are. All right, so now you see the fog lamp right there in the back of the tail. And then you put it all together with the turn signal and the boomerang LED. Yeah, it's beautiful. All right, guys, so here it is. We know the Tributo really comes optioned out as is, but you can add the accessories package, which was new to me on the Levante for the last one. So MSRP starts at $106,590. And after the accessories and destination with preparation, you're looking at a total of $108,506. So again, it's a pretty chunky price, but you do have to pay $11.95 for destination and $300 for preparation and delivery. So with that said, those options, or that option we were talking about, is accessories at $421, which gives you your luggage compartment net, your luggage compartment mat, that Suave umbrella we showed you, the Levante sunshade, and the first aid roadside kit. I feel like it's worth it, $421. If you're gonna keep this car, which I would imagine if you get something so special, you're gonna keep it for a while, it makes sense. Now, all the standard stuff, I didn't really go over this video because, again, we've gone over it a few times already before, is what comes standard. Stuff like your level 2 ADAS, you know, your driver assistance, highway assist, adaptive cruise control, stop and go. You also have your 360 camera. You have things like your adaptive suspension, your adjustable suspension, your sport mode, full LED headlamps. I mean, tons of stuff. Make sure you guys check in on this, pause it. I mean, make sure you guys see all the great things because, again, this is pretty optioned out. It's pretty packed, pretty stacked. And I think you'll benefit from a lot of these options in the standard options list. All right, guys, so what did you think about the Rosso Tributo, Maserati Levante Tributo for 2022? All right, we've seen 4 again. This one a little bit different because it has the Rosso stitching instead of the Giallo stitching. So this one's a little bit more rare, I can say, as of what we've seen so far. So if you don't want Giallo stitching, you don't want the yellow stitching, well, you can get this one. It has the red stitching. So make sure you guys let me know what you think about this one down in the comments below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. When you give the video a like, it helps get it up in the rankings. More people can see it and have a bigger discussion on the 2022 Maserati Levante Tributo. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down below. I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, and my Venmo, just in case you guys want to donate $1 or $2 to the channel. Appreciate the love and support you guys have been giving me. Thank you so much. Now, you guys can also check out the Ron's Rise merch. You want coffee mugs, glasses, tote bags, joggers, leggings, everything Ron's Rise is there. I'm also on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. See everything I'm posting. Ferrari, Maserati, and Alfa Romeo doesn't always make it here to the channel. Now, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.